Shout out to the sponsor of today's episode, Spider Farmer. Whether you got a big grow, a little grow, they've got you covered. Check Amazon, the links below with the promo code. Thanks, Spider Farmer, for sponsoring today's episode.
Did anyone catch the Super Bowl yesterday? Did you catch the Super Bowl yesterday?
Absolutely not, but I did catch the halftime show.
So did I. It was, you sent me like the perfect little clip too. You're like, and now that that's over, shut the halftime show off. I was like, you and millions of others, my friend.
Yeah.
So
it's not my cup of tea, man. Like, I'm not a football guy.
Mine either, but it was wicked watching, what do you, Death Row Records? What do you want to refer to them all as? You know what I mean? They're a little bit aftermath now. Well, they're not, but they are not. Because Dre doesn't own Aftermath.
Yeah, no, he's still Aftermath guy, but Interscope is
Interscope. I got that backwards. Right. Got that backwards.
I think Snoop is on Def Jam now.
Def Jam sounds about right. Right. But boy, was that an incredible performance, man. Marshall taking a knee for Kaepernick. He snuck it in there. The league told him not.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, the league told him not to take a knee, but he did.
Of course, the white guy did.
Of course he did. And then the league also asked Dre to remove out the line also not loving police out of Still Dre.
Not fuck with police.
Also not fucking with police. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
The 14-year-old me would know this very well. But
Snoop did not buy Death Row.
No.
Snoop wanted to buy Death Row, but he couldn't.
But it was an incredible performance. Mary J looked fucking fly.
She did, whether it was her hair or not.
Didn't matter.
She could get it.
Didn't matter. My old lady was confused. She's like, "Where does 50 Cent come in out of all this?" She's like, "You think he She's like, "You think that they?" Yeah, but you think they would have included him in like the preview, you know what I mean, or like something like everybody was like
a big deal.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Well, where's the hologram of Tupac?" I'm like, A, they've done that already, but B, 50 Cent just doesn't have that same star-studded appeal when it's like, who's the mystery performer, and 50 Cent's hanging upside down,
thick and chunky and shit.
I was like,
you funny,
yeah, birthday club or something.
It wasn't. I'm not a big 50 Cent fan. I was when like his first album came out, Get Rich or Die Trying, but his ego's just a little too much.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That was different. It was different. I didn't expect it. You know,
I did think Pac was coming because all of a sudden Dre starts fucking. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh fuck, fuck.
Yeah. When I watched the halftime preview, when they started playing California Love, I was like, oh. Here comes Tupac. But then I was like, well, no, that Dre is the other half of that song, so I guess. But then I was like, well, we got Still Dre playing. I was like, why are we doing California Love? Now, granted, we're in LA. But anyways, no hologram of Tupac. Slightly disappointed, but the legend lives on.
And cheers, just real quick, I'm like 98.999% sure Snoop did not buy Death Row. I heard in the chat because I know he was pretty upset that he didn't get a chance to buy it. So, Wink, if you could look that up for me real quick. Did Snoop buy Death Row Records? Did he? Snoop buys Iconic. He was able to get it. Holy shit. Yeah, because that fucking Blackstone company. Okay. Wow.
Oh.
Well, good for him. I don't know if that's going to help, though, honestly, because a lot of the masters are not owned by Suge Knight.
Right. Suge Knight, there's a story for you, eh?
Yeah.
It's wild to think.
Why did he buy Death Row?
Well, why wouldn't he? It's a great way to fucking cap the story right there and just to buy it and be like, got him.
See, I know he's doing a lot of the NFTs and stuff, but it's like the music is the big thing that you'd think that somebody would purchase. And that's the problem too with a lot of the record label situations is they don't own the music completely. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty fucked up. Even in a situation like in the club, like that was produced by Dr. Dre and that song's under Dr. Dre and Eminem at the time. They own a portion of that song.
Right. Yeah.
Which is what's crazy is like,
well, that's the idea of having someone else write your music, man. You know what I mean? Like that's the reality of it.
If they don't, you sign that 360 deal, they get a portion of everything. Like
that's right. And even look at, are you familiar with the case with Taylor Swift? She's essentially taking.
Did she fight to get her all of her masters?
Yeah, she's fighting for it. Now she's still in the battle of it. But that's it. She writes the music, sings the music, doesn't own any of it. So her entire library is essentially held overhead. She writes her shit too? Yeah. Not all of it, but yeah. She's a songwriter, whatever.
Singer-songwriter. Yeah, no, I've heard people say that before, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, that's fucked, man. It's like to get to that point, just like with a corporation, they buy your company.
That's right.
Like they own you.
They own you.
Nowadays, being an independent artist, though, it's a little slower of a grind, but you can be very, very, very wealthy. Very
man.
wealthy,
I'm looking at
tons of people all over you.
I'm looking at Tom McDonald, man. Are you familiar with him?
He's crushing it. I'm not a huge fan, honestly, but I'm a huge fan of his grind.
The hustle, bro. This is independent music at its finest, man. This is a guy that uses no money from no labels, from no entity funding. Sure, maybe he gets some private. And he's Canadian. Yeah, and I don't mind his music. There's it's hit or miss. But it's like the grind, man. The grind is impressive.
All my person, like, it just seems like, oh, of course, we're gonna make another cringy or fucking controversial song because it'll get attention.
Yeah.
But your thing, And now it seems like he's realized like the right glom's onto him more, so he's making more like right-leaning music. But do your thing. But it's just, again, I can't get behind that area of like non-authenticity, but I can for independent music. Like, that's huge to be able to get to the point of like looking like you are at a big label.
Yeah.
But you're
but as a YouTuber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's done it on his own.
Man. Like,
same idea.
Now, but he started out some goofy videos on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
And exploded. Yeah. It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
Look at Justin Bieber. You can argue one of the first, bro. One of the first,
other than him.
Yeah. Usher. This is one of the first guys to like create YouTube videos. Put himself out there online, get found. Now, granted, it's a little different in terms of the hustle because
and record label,
he was found. Yeah, he had to get to a label to be discovered. Yada 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 yada. But pretty incredible story, man.
But
pretty incredible
traditional way. Like back in the day, kids who were like, I want to get into a record label or whatever. It's like you'd hope that your song get on a radio.
Yeah, you would send your mixtape. Yeah. Yeah. Those days are dead, eh? Those days are dead, man. And the reason, have you ever heard of iHeartRadio? Yeah. That's why it's dead. It's cookie cutter radio stations.
From the Stash Podcast on iHeart.
Hey, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, live on Twitch. iHeartRadio essentially just took the cookie cutter, and that's why you get Miley Cyrus played across the entire country. You get, that 6ix9ine guy everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like, that's it. That's why the smaller artists, the day of taking your mixtape to the radio, hoping to get it played is dead. Because the DJ can't make that decision anymore. It's not up to the DJ.
With labels, we're not able to do that. Sorry.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sounds great, but we got to play this.
We'll play you at 4 a.m. tonight.
My homes.
Christian radio.
My homes. Yeah. At 2 a.m. we'll play we'll play your piece. Yeah, those are dead. Those are dead. It's mainstream Billboard all the way, and it's tough. It's like we don't have that freedom of choice. You know what I mean? Like, if you think, I choose what I listen to. No, you don't. You get to hear what the radio plays for you, the same 7 songs all day. You know what I mean? It's like, you buy an album. I always remember, if you ever did that anymore, but I would buy an album and then listen to something like the entire album and then be like, I love these songs. A year later, I'm listening to the song that was on that album. I'm like, well, wait a second. It's just finally getting to the radio. I love this song. Yeah, it's because it's allowed to be popular. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I've been streaming it for a year.
Yeah. Or it's a great song and they destroy it because they play it over and over and over and over. And it's like, this was a great song.
I know.
Not anymore.
I remember fucking, what's that dude? It's a one-hit wonder. That Panda song. That shit first came out. I was like, oh shit, that shit hits. And then the radio just played it so much. Designer.
Oh,
it was hard. That
okay.
Like, oh, shit. I don't know what he sings. Like Panda, Panda. I'm like, oh shit,
Panda.
Oh shit. And all of a sudden the radio's like, yeah, we love this too. I'm like, God.
So you're not gonna? Yeah. We're gonna love it, so you don't have to.
And I heard it like a year and a half before on a mixtape.
That's how it goes. Yep, that's how it goes.
Like, but it's like
it didn't break its way in until late.
And then he probably sold the rights to the song so it would get big, and then they fucking had rotation like crazy. Holy Matrix, you better calm down over there.
Did you see that? Oh my God! Whoa!
Are you bleeding?
No, I'm fucking.
Are you bleeding?
It's okay, bro.
Hey, did you enjoy this episode? If so, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget, we got more videos just like this. Click them, leave some comments, and we'll see you next time.
And of course, go to watchcodb.com.